we don't know what the final vote tally is going to be, but congratulations to Rick Santorum. This has been a great victory for him and for his effort. He's worked very hard in Iowa. We also feel it's been a great victory for us here. For Ron Paul as well. Ron Paul's had a great night. This has been terrific. I think it's great that here in the heartland of America that a campaign begins. All three of us will be campaigning very hard to make sure that we restore the heart and soul of the entire nation. And thank you, Iowa, for the great send-off you're giving to us and to the others in this campaign. Look, this is a campaign night where America wins. We're going to change the White House and get America back on track. We're all working together because of our passion for this country and our concern that it's being led by a president who may be a nice guy but just is over his head. And you look, I mean, I look at his campaign. You know, 4 years ago tonight, he was giving a victory celebration speech here in Des Moines. And he'd been going across the state making all sorts of promises. The gap between his promises 4 years ago and his performance is as great as anything I've ever seen in my life. And I'm absolutely convinced that if we want to get jobs again in this country, it's going to be helpful to have a person who's had a job in the private sector to create jobs in the private sector. You know, he said 3 years ago, after being inaugurated, he was on the Today Show, and he said, look, if I can't get this economy turned around in 3 years, I'll be looking at a one-term proposition. And we are here to collect. Let me tell you, I don't want to do, as the president says, to fundamentally transform America into something we might not recognize. I want to restore the principles that made America the hope of the earth. I love our freedoms. I love our Constitution. I love our land. I love our people. And I love the fact that this is a land of opportunity. Let us restore the greatness of America and keep this land the hope of the earth. Thank you so much for all your help. On to New Hampshire. On to New Hampshire. Let's get that job done.